The next web element is getText. We are going to get the error message that shows up after clicking the sign in button. First, we will define the error message, driver.findElements by XPath. Next, we will get the error message, .getText. The description states, get the visible inner text of this element. This description can be confusing if you don't know HTML. Let me use W3 Schools to help explain the getText method and HTML. Learn HTML. Introduction. Do you see how tag name has an opening and closing tag? The only difference is closing tag has a forward slash before tag name. Content goes here. The getText method returns the content between the opening and closing tag. Sometimes HTML does not contain a closing tag. HTML tags normally comes in pairs. That means the closing tag is not required. Go back to our application under test. Let's inspect the error message. In this case, the error message is between the opening and closing H4 tags. Copy and paste XPath. The getText method returns a string. So let's assign the value to a string. String str error message. Now let's print the error message. SYSOUT, sysout. What is the error message? Let's run. What is the error message? Please enter your password. To summarize the getText method, it will return most data you see on a web page. It will not return data if there is no content after the opening tag. For example, the password placeholder will not return data if we use the getText method. Although we see password on our application, it does not have content. There is no content after the opening tag. The blue highlighted section is the opening tag for input, which have 5 attribute names and values. Let me show you how getText will not work for this element. Driver dot find element by ID. Password dot getText. Assign the value to string str placeholder. Sysout getText. I will enter my str placeholder. Let's run. The console does not show data after I will enter my. We must use the getAttribute method when we see data on an application, but HTML does not have content for that element. I would use the same code and change getText to getAttribute. Also change the object reference. Add double quotes to the getAttribute value. The description states, get the value of the given attribute of the element. That means we can get any value by writing the attribute name. Let's verify which attribute name has the attribute value password. The placeholder attribute has the password value we want to print. There are multiple attributes with password as a value, but we need placeholder because it has capital P for password. Attributes type, ID, and name contains a lowercase p for password, which does not match the application. Let's run again. getAttribute displays I will enter my password.